trainer Udo Lattek, playing with Clef in goal. Wolfgang Clef back in the team after a long layoff. He lost his place to Wolfgang Kneip, but the ex-West German international goalkeeper is back there, so Clef in goal. Betty Folks, there he is, shaking hands with the referee Jan Redolfs and with Sepp Maier, the Bayern Munich captain. Folks number 2, Bonhof number 5, Wittkamp number 4, Klinkhammer number 3. In midfield, Schäfer number 6. And there's Helmut Schön, by the way, the West German national team trainer, who's come to the Buckelberg Stadium in Mönchengladbach today to see this game, because, of course, there are so many potential internationals and present internationals playing for both teams. But now Herbert Wimmer, he's the other midfield man, number 8 for Borussia Mönchengladbach, and then Kulik, number 10. The three front runners, Del Hayer, number 9, Simonsen, number 7, and Jupp Heynckes, number 11. So Mönchengladbach playing an attacking formation 4-3-3. FC Bayern Munich under trainer Dietmar Kramer playing with, as I said, their captain Sepp Maier in goal. And then a lot of new names which many of you won't recognize. Niedermeyer, number 2. Rausch, number 5. Rausch, the man who was signed from Offenbach to take the place as sweeper of Franz Beckenbauer. Not a very enviable job. Schwarzenbeck, number 4, and Gruber, number 3. That's the back four. 4 men in midfield. Dürnberger, number 6. Oblak, Branko Oblak, signed from Schalke, number 8. Horstmann, number 11, and Augenthaler, number 9. And just 2 front runners, Uli Hoeneß, number 10, and Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, number 7, both West German internationals, of course. But now Klinkhammer for Borussia Mönchengladbach. Oh, what a good run here. Simonsen, but beaten to the ball. Well beaten there by number 6, Dürnberger. And Sepp Maier, he's captain today because Gerd Müller, that phenomenal striker, who is normally captain now that Franz Beckenbauer has left, Gerd Müller is injured and can't play today, so that's a tremendous handicap for Bayern because he scored 13 goals for Bayern Munich this season in only 11 games. And so he's once again proving that he's probably still one of the greatest strikers in the world, even though he has retired from international competition. Number 3 there for Bayern, that's Gruber. And Rausch. Rummenigge. Oh, going round Klinkhammer well. But there's Jürgen Wittkamp. And Schäfer. Rainer Bonhof now. Brought down, but the referee allowing play to go on, of course. Playing the advantage law, Betty Folks. Del Hayer. Good tackle there by Horstmann. Horstmann wearing the number 11 shirt, but no doubt he'll be playing round about the left back or left half position in the middle of the field or at the back in the left side. Rainer Bonhof. He's got a very long throw. There it comes. Augenthaler with a long pass, but far too far ahead of Uli Hoeneß. And Betty Folks. As I was saying, these two teams really have dominated West German football for the past 10 years. During that time, Mönchengladbach have won the championship 5 times, and Bayern Munich have won it 4 times. In addition, Bayern Munich have won the European Champions Cup 3 years in succession, and Mönchengladbach have also won the German Cup during that time. So have Bayern as well, and also Mönchengladbach have won the UEFA Cup. So really tremendous successes by both sides. Number 2 there, by the way, was Niedermeyer. Dürnberger. Number 5, Rausch. Wolfgang Rausch. Now Schwarzenbeck. Dürnberger. Good tackle by Folks on Hoeneß. Played the ball quite fairly. Schwarzenbeck being challenged by Jupp Heynckes. Heynckes out of the game for a lot of last season and part of this season as well because of injury. And he doesn't yet seem to have recovered fully, at least from his injury, and certainly hasn't regained his old form, his quickness and lethalness in front of goal. Oh, that was a good pass. Simonsen nodding it back down to Bonhof. Now Kulik. Heynckes shielding the ball well there. Del higher. And Klinkhammer. Winfried Schäfer. Simonsen. Good possession play here by Mönchengladbach at the moment, looking for the gap. Schäfer. With Schwarzenbeck. Georg Schwarzenbeck in the current West German national squad, but has lost his place at present to Russmann of Schalke in the national team. Simonsen getting ahead back into the middle there. Actually, it's amazing how little Alan Simonsen seems to be able to get up for the ball, even though he's so short. Bonhof to Betty Folks on the overlap now. The corner. Betty Folks coming up quickly there. Actually, even though there are 5 places in the table separating these two teams, Mönchengladbach 11th, Bayern 6th. There's only 1 point between them, which really gives you an idea of how close the National League is this season. Seppmeier pulling that ball down beautifully, making no mistake at all. Regarded by many people as the greatest goalkeeper in the world. He certainly was during the World Cup in 1974. At present, Bayern Munich are in 6th position in the table with 12 points. That's 3 less than the league leaders Schalke. And Mönchengladbach have 11 points. And really, the situation in the West German, that's Schäfer, by the way, Winfried Schäfer, a new signing. Used to play years ago for Mönchengladbach, has now come back to his old club. Playing well this season. Oh, a chance there for Augenthaler. Young Augenthaler, one of the young new players in this Bayern team. A real new look Bayern team, by the way, because of course not only has Franz Beckenbauer left, but as I said, Gerd Müller is injured. Kapellmann is suspended after being sent off a couple of weeks ago. Now Wimmer. Beats his man well, but he can't keep it in play. Goal kick. There's Wolfgang Rausch, by the way, the man I said has a very unenviable job of trying to replace, if that's possible, Franz Beckenbauer, a sweeper. But coming back to the situation in the West German National League, Schalke, as I said at top, they've got 15 points at present. Bayern is 6th with 12 points. Mönchengladbach 11th with 11 points. And so really between the top team in the table and the 11th team in the table, there are only a difference of 4 points, which really is a remarkable situation. But now Dürnberger. Oh, that's Rainer Bonhof there, doing well. Betty Folks. Branko Oblak. Bonhof and Oblak have played against each other so many times before. Foul on Simonsen. That foul, by the way, coming in from Gruber. Alan Simonsen. Wimmer. Wimmer and Niedermeyer having a couple of good tussles there, but good play by Herbert Wimmer, 32 years of age. But enjoying his football just as much as ever. Simonsen a little header there. Heynckes. Oh, it's a goal! Goal by Heynckes. And look how delighted he is. Heynckes, after just about 9 minutes, has made it 1-0. Wimmer with the cross. Ball bouncing up in the air. Simonsen getting up there once again. A little bit of argy-bargy between Schwarzenbeck and Heynckes. But look how he lifts the ball with the outside of his right boot over the advancing Seppmeier into the net to make it 1-0 for Mönchengladbach. The Bayern players protesting violently, actually, well, not violently, but verbally violently. about that goal. Let's take another look at it. Well, I think it's 6 to 1 and half a dozen of the other. Schwarzenbeck and Heynckes really pushing at each other. Heynckes wins the duel and lifts the ball over Sepp Maier to give him no chance at all. And straight away a foul on Simonsen by Rummenigge. Jan Redolfs, the referee from Hanover, was right up with play there and decided that it was a goal. Well, this should give Borussia Mönchengladbach, who haven't been playing well in recent weeks, the self-confidence they need. And a beautiful back pass there by Simonsen. A little back heel, flipped it back to Heynckes. And it's quite possible that Sepp Maier's going to have his work cut out. Kulik with the corner. Klinkhammer. Oh, good play here. Klinkhammer could have flicked it inside to Del Higher there, actually. Augenthaler, this long pass, trying to find Branko Oblak. And Wolfgang Kleff, who hasn't had much to do so far. Now Kulik. Schäfer. Vidkamp. Betty Folks. Del Higher winning that duel in the air, but nobody there to take his header. Rausch to Oblak. Long ball down the line there from Oblak, and a good one to Rummenigge. Rummenigge being marked by Klinkhammer. Gets his cross in well, but nobody there. Herbert Wimmer. Of course, Bayern came out here with the aim of playing defensive tactics. They had to do this without a player like Gerd Müller, playing a 4-4-2 system. Now that a goal down, they've got to try and attack more, but that's difficult psychologically, actually, once you've gone out with the idea. But now Simonsen. And gets a shot and Sepp Maier. Here's that scene again. Alan Simonsen, left-footed shot, and Sepp Maier perfectly positioned, pushing it round the post for a corner. Bonhof pulled his shot wide, claiming a corner, but the referee saying goal kick. Rainer Bonhof there. But as I was saying, psychologically it's very difficult when you go out from the word go to play defensive football and the side gets an early goal, the opposition gets an early goal, to suddenly switch over to attacking football, which is what Bayern now have to do. Schwarzenbeck. Rummenigge. Winfried Schäfer getting a boot to the ball. And Betty Folks. Kulik now. Herbert Wimmer. Bonhof with a lot of room to move, and he's actually wearing the number 5 shirt, playing as a centre-back, but of course, because Bayern are only using 2 strikers, he's allowed to roam about the field a bit more. Whistle gone for a foul on Wimmer. Herbert Wimmer. One of the old faithfuls like Betty Folks in this Borussia Mönchengladbach team. Winfried Schäfer with the free kick. Simonsen getting up there with his head. It really is amazing how this little man can jump up there. Uli Heynckes. There should be an interesting duel between Heynckes and Betty Folks. Gruber. Heynckes again. In midfield, actually, he's being taken by Schaefer. And when Oblak moves upfield, he's being taken by Bonhof. And there's Clef. Good clean punch out of the penalty area. Dernberger. Berry folks. That was a good heel actually by Heynckes, but it was a rather hard one. Still, Mönchengladbach retain possession. Actually, both these teams only a couple of days ago, before this match, played in European competitions. Bayern Munich in the UEFA Cup, that is the European Football Union Cup. They gained a 3-0 home victory. And Borussia Mönchengladbach playing in the European Champions Cup. But now Wimmer can't keep it in play, though. Borussia Mönchengladbach gained an excellent 3-0 away victory against the Yugoslav champions Red Star Belgrade. But actually, neither side really shown any signs of their midweek exertions. Rummenigge brought down by Simonsen. Branko Oblak. Being challenged again by Bonhof. Gets his cross in. Rummenigge. Oh, that wasn't far off target. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge annoyed with himself there. Oblak, lovely little cross. There's Rummenigge. And where was Klinkhammer? Actually, he was behind his man, the wrong side of him. And that wasn't far off target. In fact, Rummenigge should have put it away, really, because he had a clear view of goal. He could have picked his spot. He went for just inside the post. And as you saw, it went just outside it. Bonhof. Wittkamp. Herbert Wimmer. Gets his cross in again. Oh, and quick penetration, call it. Seppmeier pushing it against the bar. Del Hayer. Again against the foot of the post into the side netting, and Seppmeier complaining there because Del Hayer was unmarked. There's the cross from Wimmer. Kulik. Kulik getting the ball back to the far post now, and there's Del Hayer completely unmarked, look. Hitting the ball into the side netting with his head, and Seppmeier wouldn't have got there. So a great chance there for Mönchengladbach to go 2 up. Oblak again being challenged by Bonhof. These two, Oblak and Bonhof, had many interesting duels in the past, actually. Not only in West German National League games between Mönchengladbach and Schalke, but also international matches between West Germany and Yugoslavia, of course. Nice little movement with Clef, from Clef with his eyes there. Clef, quite a character, actually. He's been missed a lot in West German National League football because he's always good for a bit of fun, like Seppmeier. I suppose, in a way, most goalkeepers are characters. You have to be some kind of a character to be brave enough or foolish enough to play in goal in this kind of football. Oh, Heynckes now! And Meyer! And Seppmeier again shouting at his defenders. Corner for Borussia Mönchengladbach. Another chance there for Borussia to go 2 up. They're leading by 1-0 through that goal from Jupp Heynckes in the 9th minute. There he is, being marked by Schwarzenbeck, number 11. In-swinger and Seppmeier. Well, that's 3 saves now. Seppmeier has pulled off. Once against Simonsen, once against Kulik, and now against Heynckes. Uli Heynckes, though, with a good run. The pass to Rummenigge. The first time he's beaten by Klinkhammer, however. Referee giving a free kick against Klinkhammer. Franco Oblak. Shot there from Gruber. Heynckes. Bonhof. Wimmer. Schäfer. Jürgen Wittkamp moving upfield. He often does this, but he hasn't done it many times today so far. There's Simonsen winning the ball in the tackle. He never gives up, the little Dane. Klinkhammer. But now Rummenigge forgetting to take the ball with him. But there's Horseman. Oblak. Both defenses on top at the moment. Now Simonsen with room. And a good pass down the line. Wimmer skids off the outside of his right boot over the top. But at 32, Herbert Wimmer running just as hard and just as much as when he was 22. Never giving up, going for the full 90 minutes. Rausch. Good pass to Clef, the Mönchengladbach goalkeeper. Schäfer now. Heynckes. Heynckes again. Marking very close, very tight on both sides. Now Betty Folks. Simonsen. Oh, why didn't he shoot first time? He had a chance there. He could have shot first time. Trying to beat his man, though. Simonsen with the corner. And Seppmeier. Long clearance. Oh, Oblak and Klinkhammer. Little elbowing there. Oblak with the throw-in. You can hear the fans whistling because they think the referee should whistle up for half-time. Bonhof. And now Heynckes with a lot of room. Schwarzenbeck, Del Haya. Del Haya trying a shot. Oh, good pass to Kulik. The fans claiming handball there, but it wasn't intentional. No way. Schäfer. And there goes the whistle for half-time. A half-time, actually. The first half, which has really been dominated by Borussia Mönchengladbach. Dietmar Kramer is smiling, the Bayern Munich trainer, I don't know why, as Bayern Munich kick off in the second half. And I see Bayern have brought on a substitute. Augenthaler, number 9, one of the 4 Bayern Munich midfield players, has gone off. And number 12, there he is with the ball. Kunkel has come on. But Kunkel again, not really a class player, just a good workhorse. Like I'm afraid so many of the players at present in the Bayern Munich team. Schwarzenbeck up into the middle. Simonsen. Kulik. The pass intended actually for Heynckes, and Kulik couldn't get out of the way quick enough. Bonhof and Pünkten going up for the ball. Rummenigge. At the start of this second half, Bayern naturally trying to get back into the game, but now Delhaier. Schäfer. Oh, foul there by Schwarzenbeck on Heynckes. And Schwarzenbeck being shown, I think, the yellow card. No, not this time. Schwarzenbeck and Heynckes, old rivals, of course. They know each other so well. Both played in the West German national team. Schäfer. Oh, nice little chip there to Wimmer from Simonsen. Wimmer. Heynckes. Oh, there's number two. Yup, Heynckes. What a header. Heynckes and Wimmer. Wimmer with his left foot. Again, a lovely little chip. Heynckes beating Schwarzenbeck. Seppmeyer couldn't have seen it until it hit the back of the net. Well, many people were saying that Jupp Heynckes wouldn't make a comeback, but he has now. He's really come back with a bang. (2-0) for Borussia Mönchengladbach. Just 2 minutes into the second half.
47. Spielminute. 2-0 für Borussia. Torschütze Heynckes.
There was a foul there by Klinkhammer as the crowd applauds Jupp Heynckes. Applaud Jupp Heynckes for that second goal. Rummenigge's going to take it. He tries one, but no trouble at all for Clef. Jupp Heynckes, the hero of the moment in the Mönchengladbach team. They're leading 2-0, both goals scored by Heynckes. Vidkamp. Mönchengladbach content to hold on to the ball until they find a gap. Not wasting a pass at all. Delhaier. And then Kulik losing control.
Achtung, eine Bitte an alle Zuschauer. Bitte unterlassen Sie das Werfen mit Gegenständen auf den Sportplatz und unterlassen Sie das Pfeifen. Sollten Sie Interesse daran haben, Schiedsrichter zu werden, können Sie sich bei mir nach dem Spiel melden.
Cheers there actually for the stadium announcer, who said that the fans in the stadium shouldn't use their whistles so often. If they're interested in becoming a referee, they can always report to him afterwards and get some good training. Welcome words of advice there. That was Schwarzenbeck having a go, but you saw yourselves where the ball went. Vidkamp. Folks, Vidkamp again. Delhaier. Beating his man well. Kulik. Simonsen. Offside, though the linesman had his flag up. It was a very close thing, but the linesman was right with the play there. Oblak to Heynckes. Early Heynckes started off upfield, but he's hanging back for Betts, I think, now. Schwarzenbeck, a good pass to Horseman. Del higher back there. Simonsen now. Beautiful pass to Schaefer. Schaefer being challenged by Oblak. Bonhof. Wimmer. Good tackle by Dürnberger. Most of the afternoon so far, though, Dürnberger's been chasing after Wimmer and not the other way round. Schwarzenbeck. Rummenigge and Wittkamp. No nonsense this time. Uli Heynckes. Rausch. Oblak. There's Wittkamp. Pushed over. Barged in the back there by Rausch. Wolfgang Kleff, who's really had a quiet afternoon so far. Rainer Bonhof. Long, powerful strides. A bad pass, though. Throw in for Borussia. Oblak trying it on, but not getting away with it. Schaefer. Schaefer having a lot of room in midfield. And at times using it very well indeed. Wimmer. Berry, folks. Well, you won't beat Sepp Maier with shots like that, although I think actually Berry tried to hit it with the outside of his right foot and hold it back a little bit. Wimmer again. Up go the heads. And over the top goes the ball. That was Heynckes. But Heynckes getting a lot of good positions there in the box. Number 12 there, Volas is coming on. And Kulik going off. Kulik number 10, who's had rather a disappointing match actually, going off. And Volas, number 12, coming on. Although this really won't make any difference to the Mönchengladbach team at all, because Volas and Kulik can be anyway equally as good. Gruber to Oblak to Rummenigge. Bayern trying hard to get back into this game, but there's a lot lacking there now without players like Müller, Kapellmann, and of course Franz Beckenbauer. Rainer Bonhof. Oh, Simonsen against the bar! Good run by Rainer Bonhof. Lovely little cross, and Aaron Simonsen out of luck once again. Hits it first time with his left foot. Beats Maier against the bar. Well, that was certainly almost number 3. And away come Mönchengladbach again with Schaefer. Simonsen. Foul on Simonsen. Now this could be interesting, of course, because this is the right range for Rainer Bonhof. There's that foul. There's Heynckes, Schaefer, and of course Bonhof. Is Bonhof going to have a go, or is he going to try a chip? But of course, it's just the right range for him. Well, I certainly wouldn't like to be standing in that wall of defenders. Bonhof. And Simonsen trying one. But it didn't work out this time. And now a chance for Bayern on the break with Rummenigge. Kunkel. Oblak. Heynckes is offside. Heynckes rather annoyed there with Oblak for giving him that pass in the offside position. Wohlers. And Schwarzenbeck bringing down Heynckes again. And this time I think he is going to be shown the yellow card. Yes, he is, yes. Bit of a grin there on Georg Schwarzenbeck's face. But still, it doesn't help him much. Wimmer. And Meyer, chance for Simonsen. Oh, no! Oh, I think actually he hit Heynckes. There's Wimmer. Sepp Meyer. Not really knowing what to do. And then Simonsen, his shot either hitting Heynckes or perhaps it hit Gruber. It must have been Gruber because a corner has been given. And Simonsen shaking his head, he can't believe it. There's two great chances he's had. Del Hayer and Sepp Meyer. Uli Heynckes. No trouble at all. Wittkamp and Clef just watching it go past that post. Naturally, Mönchengladbach in no hurry, of course. They're leading by 2-0. It's up to Bayern to come at them. Wohlers. Betty Folks. Well, that was a bad one from Folks. Sepp Meyer deciding that he can play the game as well. He's not just a goalkeeper. Horseman. Wimmer way back on the edge of his own area. And Wohlers. Bonhof now. A beautiful long pass to Del Hayer. Heynckes is in the middle. Wohlers. Oh, just past the post. Marcel and Simonsen, but it was actually Wohlers who fired in the shot. There's Wohlers, number 12. Places his shot beautifully, beats Sepp Meyer and just beats that post as well. As you can see, the floodlights are now on. Branko Oblak beats Betty Folks well. Gets in his cross. Rummenigge. And Klinkhammer blocks his shot twice. Oh, a bad one from Klinkhammer though. Took it a little bit too easy there. Wittkamp. Now Simonsen. Great pass. Heynckes. The crowd don't like that. Instruction by Wolfgang Rausch. Rouse is being shown the yellow card as well. Well, actually, I think that decision is rather hard by Jan Redolf, the referee, but still, he's determined to keep this game under control. So the yellow card for Schwarzenbeck now for Rausch. Winfried Schäfer waiting to take this free kick. And number 13 there, Franz Roth is coming on for Bayern, and Schwarzenbeck going off. And also Heynckes is going off. That's the applause. Number 13, Hannes, is coming on, young Hannes. Very strong in the air, very powerful young player. Udo Lattek giving him a pat on the back. Jupp Heynckes getting a big round of applause there for his 2 goals. And now the free kick. Little chip by Schäfer. There's Hannes. Oh, it's Sepp Maier. And Roth. Well, the 2 number 30s, the 2 substitutes, getting in the game straight away. There's Hannes getting behind Roth. Sepp Maier. And Roth getting a big left boot to the ball. Well, you couldn't ask for quicker action than that if you're a substitute. Uli Hoeneß. But again, Sepp Maier saving his team there. Wimmer trying to go inside and outside his man. But now Bonhof. And past the post.
Der FC Bayern hat ausgewechselt. Mit der Nummer 13 spielt nun Roth für Schwarzenbeck. Und Borussia hat ebenfalls ausgewechselt. Mit der Nummer 13 spielt jetzt Hannes für Heynckes.
Confirmation there from the stadium announcer over the loudspeakers. What those 2 substitutes. So actually now both teams have used both their substitutes. Simonsen, the Klinkhammer, the fastest man in the Mönchengladbach team. Wimmer and Rausch. Schäfer. Betty Fuchs. Schäfer. Rainer Bonhof. What chance here? But immediately Branko Oblak is there. Vohler's not quick enough, really. Uli Hoeneß.
Achtung, nochmals die Bitte an die Zuschauer. Das wird das Pfeifen sein.
Again, the stadium announcer asking the fans not to whistle so much. What does he get? Whistles. Alan Simonsen. Schäfer, who's really got through a tremendous amount of work in midfield. Bonhof. Schäfer. Schäfer again. It's there. No, it's not. Oh! Hits the inside of the post and then bounces right across the face of the goal. A lovely 1-2 with Simonsen. First time shot with his left foot. Beats Sepp Maier. The ball hits the inside of the post. The arms of the fans are in the air. But the ball actually rebounds back off the post, across the face of the goal and back into play. Well, how unlucky can you get? That's 3 times now Mönchengladbach have hit the woodwork. Horseman and Del High. More like a rugby match. Over the top, that header from Kunkel. Kunkel, one of the 2 Bayern substitutes. Kunkel came on just after half-time. Clef. Wittkamp. Schäfer. Beautiful pass to Bonhof. Bonhof with the cross. Del Haya going up there. The referee giving a foul against Colour Del Haya. Rummenigge. There's Heynckes. Bonhof. Now Simonsen. He's also all over the park as well this afternoon. Wittkamp. Klinkhammer. The Mönchengladbach players really moving into the open spaces. Del Haya. Good tackle there though by Horseman. And Oblak. Oblak, who's certainly tried hard, but he's had so little support in midfield because most of the time the Bayern players have been under so much pressure. Rummenigge. Franz Roth. Number 2 then, Niedermeyer. And Wittkamp. Del Haya now. Oh, a hard lock that was. That was a beautiful little lob there by Wimmer. He spotted that Seppmeyer was off his line. He took the back pass beautifully from Colour Del Haya. Saw that Seppmeyer was off his line, lobbed it over Meyer's head and also just over the bar as well. So again, another let-off for Bayern Munich. It's only 2-0, but it could in fact be 4 or even 5. Rummenigge. It was Heynckes. But Simonsen outside him, gets the pass. Bonhof. Wimmer, it's all Mönchengladbach now. He'll try one. His shot hits Heynckes. Simonsen. Switching play completely, finding Bonhof. Mönchengladbach really using the wings. And Wittkamp coming up in the act as well. A through pass there intended for Vollers, but too far ahead of him. I make it just about a minute now to go to full time, to the final whistle. Rummenigge and Klinkhammer. This has been an interesting tussle all afternoon as well. Rummenigge's just about won it actually. He's had Klinkhammer in a lot of trouble. But of course Rummenigge up front has been on his own most of the time as well. Schäfer. Mönchengladbach now just content to keep possession. Just waiting for that final whistle to go, which it must do any moment. Wittkamp. And there it is. It's all over. And so through 2 goals from Heynckes, one at the start of the first half, one at the start of the second. There's a disappointed Detmer Kramer, the Bayern Munich trainer. Borussia Mönchengladbach here in the Buckelberg Stadium in the 25th meeting between the two teams have beaten Bayern Munich by 2 goals to 0.